Welcome back to Americanish Zone. Today we bring you news that marks the end of an era for one of America's most iconic and at times most tragic political dynasties. Joan Kennedy, the first wife of Senator Edward M. Kennedy, has passed away at the age of 89. Her life, often lived in the shadow of immense fame and even greater heartbreak, offers a poignant look into the personal cost of public life. Many remember the dazzling allure of the Kennedy family, but do you know the quiet strength and profound struggles of the woman at the senator's side? Joan Bennett, a classically trained pianist and model, married Ted Kennedy in 1958, becoming part of a family that would soon capture the nation's imagination. But her life and the lives of the entire family would be irrevocably altered over the following years. Her brother-in-law, John F. Kennedy, became president in 1960, only to be assassinated 3 years later. Then, Robert F. Kennedy, another brother-in-law, was tragically assassinated while seeking the presidency in 1968. Could you imagine enduring such a relentless series of national and personal tragedies? Ted Kennedy himself rose to become one of the country's most respected legislators, yet his own life was not without scandal. In 1969, the infamous Chappaquiddick incident, where a car he was driving plunged off a bridge, resulted in the death of his young female passenger, Mary Jo Kopechne. Kennedy swam to safety but waited hours to alert police, later pleading guilty to leaving the scene of an accident. This event would cast a long shadow over his life, ultimately thwarting his own presidential ambitions. Through these unimaginable challenges, Joan Kennedy stood by her husband. She had 3 children with him, but also suffered miscarriages, including one shortly after Chappaquiddick. While she publicly supported him, their estrangement became increasingly evident, particularly during his unsuccessful 1980 presidential primary campaign against Jimmy Carter. The couple later divorced, and you might recall a telling bumper sticker from that era that read, "Vote for Jimmy Carter, free Joan Kennedy." Joan Kennedy was known for her exceptional beauty and her deep love of the piano. She would often open her husband's campaign rallies with a serenade, and after their divorce, toured with orchestras globally, combining her masterful playing with a message about the transformative power of the arts and the need for equitable arts education. Her son, former Congressman Patrick Kennedy, praised her courage and talent, highlighting her role as an instrumental partner to his father and a power of example to millions of people with mental health conditions. Indeed, Joan Kennedy became one of the first prominent women to openly acknowledge her struggles with alcoholism and depression. Her battle with these personal demons was well documented, with a series of drunken driving arrests leading to stays in alcohol treatment programs. Her children ultimately intervened, with Ted Jr. obtaining a court-ordered guardianship for her care. Ted Kennedy Jr. emphasized her honesty, saying, "She taught me how to be more truthful with myself and how careful listening is a more powerful communication skill than public speaking." Her life, marked by extraordinary highs and devastating lows, reminds us that behind every public figure are individuals facing very human struggles. The passing of Joan Kennedy truly closes a chapter on a generation of the Kennedy family, leaving us to reflect on the immense pressures and profound legacies intertwined with their story. What are your thoughts on Joan Kennedy's life and the challenges she faced? How do you view the intersection of personal struggles and public life, especially within powerful families? Share your perspectives in the comments below, and as always, for honest, impartial news and insightful analysis, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Americanish Zone, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.